All right, well, greetings, Business 110 students. I can't believe the semester is about ready to come to a close. Sorry about that. I have my morning coffee, my big morning mug coffee. Anyway, thank you for your patience and working with me while I got your final big bang, finish with impact, experience folder package. What I decided to do is rather for the final month, because we really down to the last month. I wanted to roll out the remaining assignments all at the same time to package them all at the same time. So you guys would have time to plan accordingly and also have extra time if needed to work on your final group deliverable, which is obviously very important. So that being said, in your experience, you have the schedule. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna sort of walk through right now. Um, so first assignment is nothing new. Those are your remaining Wall Street Journal article assignments. That's numbers 5, 6, and 7. Those due dates have not changed. So I put the links in the folder to kind of keep everything in order. You can also access the assignments outside of the folder, which I'm sure some of you have figured out. But my point is, those assignments have not changed. You've got articles 5, 6, and 7 due by the original due dates. Article 5 is due by 4/9. Article 6 is due by 4/16, and Article 7 is due by 4/23. Please make sure your articles are directly related to business. I've given that individual feedback to those of you who I can't figure out the tie-in. I mean, they're great articles, great topics, things of that nature. That being said, please make sure that they're related to business, either directly or indirectly. And if they're not directly related, if it's not obvious that they're directly related to business, then you got to sort of make that tie-in for me. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I get that type of thing. Okay, number 2, you'll have 3 remaining chapter preps, 13, 18, and 20, and those are all due by 4:30. I've released those, I've opened those, you've got those in the folder, so you click on them and they take you to the Connect. There is no chapter 12 prep. I've removed that. So again, it's just chapters 13, 18, and 20. And again, I'm just reading along with the document that I created and put in your folder. Course reflection paper. You know, I'm big on reflections. You guys haven't figured that out yet. I'm big on writing. But writing is really, really needed and necessary. And, you know, it's a craft that is not really pushed in school, and it's important. You know, I'll share a little something with you guys. I'll try to keep this down under 15 minutes. You guys know that I could be long talking. So I have one of my undergraduate degrees in biomedical engineering, and obviously in engineering, you don't really need to learn how to write, so to speak, to write papers. It's a technical craft, right? So you're doing more, engineering calculations, mathematical calculations. You're doing schematics. You're writing technical documents, which is very different. Then when I went for my second undergraduate degree in computer science, same thing, right? You're writing code. You're writing more descriptive type of things, technical things. When I decided to go for my MBA because I got interested in business. I was actually working as a director of information technology services and started getting more into the business systems aspect of it. That's when I really started getting interested in business and said, you know what, I need to go for my MBA. And so I went for my Master's of Business Administration. And that's when the reality hit me that my writing sucked. I did not know how to write. So I was very unprepared for it. And it's not something that they taught me in school. So when I got my first business position out of grad school, I really realized that I still didn't know how to write well. And I actually had a colleague of mine. She was kind enough at the time. This goes back what, 20 years? Oh Lord Jesus, I'm old. Yeah, wow. I gotta think. Give me a moment. I'm having a moment here, folks. 95, 2005. No, it wasn't 95. Sorry, I was still in undergrad. 2018 years ago. Wow. Yeah, 95. I was finishing up my undergrad work for my second degree. 2000. Wow, that's 18 years. But anyway, I really had to humble myself and go to one of my colleagues and ask her if she would help me write. And I'm an adult, right? And I came out of grad school, business grad school, and I still didn't. My writing was very lacking, and she was very gracious. I mean, I would submit stuff to her before I submitted things, and she would rip it apart, which is what she was supposed to do. But that's how I really, really learned to write. So whether you're going into business or any other field, verbal and written communication, professional communication is incredibly important. So I do put a lot of writing on you guys, but it's not because I'm trying to make things unnecessarily hard for you. I want you to develop good writing skills and habits now so you don't come out on the other end realizing that you're lacking in that area, because it is so incredibly important. So I just want to say that about that. So you do have a reflection. You do have your final course reflection paper. Now, this is something for me. This is not the same course evaluation that you will submit at the end of the course. Which goes to my department chair, my boss, the higher ups. That's not what this is. This is for me. This is something I do for me because I've talked to you guys before. As a business person myself, I am always on a pursuit for continuous improvement, right? And that's something that we should all be in pursuit of. Personally, in my life, I always want to get better and better and better and improve every single day. Reflect on the day as far as, what did I do well? What were my hits, which were awesome? What were my misses? What were my glows? What were areas that I really need to grow on and work on and things of that nature? So in all of us, we should have a practice of continuous improvement in our personal lives, right? To be who we need to be for ourselves, for our family, for our friends, for our community, for our employer, et cetera, but also professionally. So this stays with me in the course. It's not your formal course evaluation, but to me, it's even more important than your formal course evaluation because I really crafted this to hopefully solicit feedback from you all that's going to really help make this course better. So you've got a real opportunity here to really help to make this deliverable, meaning this overall course experience, which is a deliverable. The course is delivered to you. Better for those that will come into it in the future. And again, what's in it for you? What's in it for you is you have an opportunity to make something better and leave something better than you found it, which is really what, at our core, I believe we as human beings should be doing, is to help leave people in situations better than we found them. So that being said, as I write in here, your comments help me to make this course better for future students. I put in all capital letters now because I'm yelling at you, but because I want you to understand this point. Please know that you are not graded on your feedback opinion, but rather on whether you completed the assignment and submitted a helpful and value-added deliverable. Basically, if you answer all the questions with thought, care, and due diligence, providing meaningful feedback, you will earn 100%. Thank you in advance, right? I'm not looking for, unicorns and snowflakes and rainbows, which is great. Believe me, I appreciate encouragement like everyone else. But the purpose of this, you're not being graded on whether you agree with me or whether you say nice things about the course or about me. This is a critical feedback instrument to help from your perspective on, again, the various things I'm asking. So you're not being graded on your opinion. what you're being graded on is, did you complete this document well? Did you do a thoughtful job? And did you give me helpful, meaningful, value added feedback, both positive and negative? That's what I'm looking for, right? So you've got this template, right? You see the little boxes you can type into, etc. So this is available for you to download in the folder, and you've also got a specific assignment box that it's linked to. Please, sorry about that. Please make sure that you download this and then you save it as your name and the assignment name and your name, and then upload it to the appropriate Dropbox. This is the document I need. This is the template I need. All right. What else here? I'm a little over 10. I'm wrapping it up, folks. Your final group deliverable is due by 4:30. You guys know that, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As before, select one individual to submit and post that final deliverable on behalf of your group in your work group folder. The other thing I want to say to you guys is, know that I'm available, via office hours, either in person or remotely, virtually. We can set up a Zoom chat room or something. If you guys in your groups need help with your financials, let me know. But I'm available to help you guys, in whatever way I can, to bring that group deliverable and anything else, course related, or life related, if need be, to bring it home. That being said, so those are the things that are due. Hopefully I explained it well. And I put a fifth thing on here, right? Because I'm also, as you guys know, I'm a professional life coach. I'm a personal life coach, because I deeply care about people, and really people realizing their gifts and their talents, and helping people realize and step into their gifts and their talents, and being the best that they can be, and living a fulfilling, rich, rewarding life. So that being said, you do have a number 5, although it's not a paper you're going to submit for me. Be steadfast, be strong, be encouraged, and go be awesome. The best is yet to come for you. I believe that. I truly believe that. The best is yet to come for all of us. And it gets better and better every day. It should. Do this every day. Get better and better. Okay? For the rest of your life. Very important. Make every moment count and make every minute matter, because you are worth it, and so are the people around you are worth it. I also put one of my favorite quotes on here, The Meaning of Success by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Please read that. Even though I'm a business professor, you can't take the life coach out of me. You can't take the pastor out of me. You can't take the motivator out of me, because it's all part of that common thread of why I do what I do. But anyway, on that note, I don't want to keep babbling now, because I feel like sometimes people talk and they're like they should have left it about here, and they keep on going. So I feel like that's what I'm doing. But anyway, y'all, I'm still around, obviously. I mean, we still have a month left, but I wanted to get this out, and I wanted to get the information out there and explain it so you guys know. But I will catch up with you guys as usual throughout these weeks and the duration of this course. All right, peace out.